The day my mom discovered I was living a secret life over on TikTok was probably the worst moment of my life.
Alright. I get that that was the worst day of your life, but one of the worst things that I've ever seen was that face you were making. That was scary, okay? Don't do that again, please. So today we're gonna be looking at this video from My Story Animated, which is probably one of the worst channels on YouTube at this point, and it's about this low-life, self-centered girl who chose TikTok over her mom. And so please join my Discord server, and yeah, let's get into this video.
It all started when I was 13. My mom and I moved to a new town to get away from her crazy ex-boyfriend.
Please get away from that man right now. Like, so far I don't like you at all. But honestly, if I don't think that anybody deserves to be around that psychopath. Like, did you see that face? Nah.
And so I had to start at a new school, and I seriously didn't fit in there. All my classmates were super rich, and I felt way too intimidated to speak to any of them. I just hung out by myself, and it was pretty lonely.
I like how she said it was pretty lonely at the exact moment that it cut to her smiling and sitting down and just drawing. Like, I guess that could mean lonely, but it seemed like she was having a good time, to be honest.
At least it was, until one day when I discovered this app called Musical.ly. That was the moment my life changed, and I wish I could have seen how crazy it was about to get.
I don't know, was she saying that her life was about to get crazy or that Musical.ly was about to get crazy? Because if she was saying Musical.ly, then she's right, because it was bought by TikTok, and TikTok is one of the worst things on this planet. It is a major specimen, an SCP that we must get rid of, okay? So, yeah, she was correct about that one.
For starters, my mom didn't even know I had a phone. It's not like she could afford to buy me one. I mean, she was just a cleaner at some rich woman's house. One day, I was there waiting for her to finish, and I spotted this old phone under a cushion on the sofa. I quickly put it in my bag and hoped my mom's boss wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I'm just a kid, so I don't have a house, but also I'm not rich enough to afford a house. So you know what I did? I stole a house from a rich person. So yeah.
And ever since that moment, I'd been glued to Musical.ly, creating all these awesome videos whenever my mom wasn't around.
Hey, that's a legendary dance though, not gonna lie, that was kind of fire.
And although I tried not to use the phone when I was with my mom, one day I couldn't resist. She was cleaning the kitchen, so I went out to the pool. Yep, her boss even had a pool! And I made a video. Then I uploaded it and we went home.
Alright, so it seems a bit innocent. She went and she made a TikTok video on a pool, and yeah, no, it's not very innocent. It gets way worse, and I actually feel bad for the mom.
Later that night, the comments started pouring in. I couldn't believe it. I stayed in the bath for like 2 hours just reading them all. Everyone kept saying how epic my house looked and that I must come from a rich family.
That's honestly kind of sad if like that's how the world actually is. I don't know if TikTok really matters, like if you're rich or not. I'm sure rich people probably get way more followers just because they're rich and they're already known. But I don't know about this. If it's actually like this in the world, I don't know. I just hope not.
And that's when I came up with an idea. It was simple. I would pretend to be someone else. I'd always been kind of embarrassed by the fact that my mom cleaned rich people's houses and that she couldn't even hold down a relationship.
Why is she so embarrassed of that? Like, her mom is working as hard as she possibly can. Like, this is just so petty.
But now, with Musical.ly, I could be whoever I wanted to be. I was now Zoe.
Whoa. Just because you have a TikTok account does not mean that you get to change your name. That's just not how it works. I'm sorry.
I once took a video of me eating crackers and caviar I took from the boss's fridge. And once, I even tried on her $50,000 dress, wore her diamond rings, laid on her fancy bed, wore her expensive perfume, used her makeup, sang in her bathroom.
I love how they were listing off all the reasons that that lady was rich, and then it's just like, oh yeah, I sang in her bathroom also, because that's a very important topic.
Every day, I'd go to see my mom at her job, and she was so happy about it. She thought I was coming to spend more time with her, but actually, I was just hanging by the pool, posting videos on the app.
I feel bad for that mom. It's like, she thought that I was trying to spend time with her, but actually I didn't care at all. I just wanted to be on my phone.
It was crazy because at school, I was this total nobody. I might as well have been invisible. But online, I was a star.
Yeah, you do have like a few thousand followers, but I wouldn't say that that's a star, but also that's coming from a YouTuber with 100 subscribers, so you probably shouldn't take advice from me.
A whole year went by, and I seriously didn't make one friend at school. My mom asked me about it one day, and I just told her I only wanted to hang out with her.
If only she knew the truth, that I actually hated her. Yeah, so basically that's what she's acting like, and yeah, I'm gonna skip some more of this story because it's a really long video and I don't want this video to be that long. So yeah, bear with me.
I decided to record one while I waited for April. I was singing at the top of my lungs, and so I didn't hear the footsteps behind me. Suddenly, someone said, "Who are you?" I turned around and almost dropped my phone. It was my mom's boss. What was she doing here? I tried to speak, but I couldn't get the words out. And then she noticed the phone in my hand and said, "Hey, that's mine. Are you a thief?" I was so scared that I just started crying. I told her my mom was her cleaner, but that she was sick, and I'd come to help my mom out with the cleaning. Then I told her I'd found the phone and was just using it to call my mom to check that she was okay. But instead of freaking out, she came right over to me and hugged me.
Yeah, this person stole my phone and broke into my backyard. What am I gonna do? I'm just going to give them a big hug because I feel lots of sympathy for them.
Samantha and I sat down, and I couldn't stop staring at her. She was so pretty.
Whoa, where's the story going? Just saying. So, your mom's manager caught you, and then what happened? Like, that's what I'm wondering.
And when it was time to go home, I didn't want to leave. I wish that I could have Samantha as my mom instead.
Alright, I just can't stop feeling bad for that fake animated mom. Like, I just feel so bad for her.
One day, I got home from school, and my mom was waiting for me. She was wearing a nice dress and said she saved up enough money and wanted to treat me to dinner and a movie because I'd been studying so hard lately. I told her I couldn't, that I had a big exam the next day and really needed to study.
That's how you know that this girl is just like so rude, so like self-centered and selfish and every other word that has that exact definition. Like, I mean, her mom saved up the money, but then she decided to do something nice for her and she was like, no, I have to go study so she could go hang out with her old friend who's actually her mom's boss, which would be a pretty weird family dynamic, to be honest.
But my mom insisted, and I didn't have a choice. We went to the restaurant, and I was so anxious the whole time. I kept going to the bathroom to check my phone and noticed I had 12 missed calls from Samantha. I ran back out to my mom and told her I was sorry, but I had to go study.
Alright, I really do feel bad for that mom. Like, she's just trying to do something nice for her daughter, and her daughter won't actually do anything with her. She's obsessed with her own mother's boss, which is really weird because, like, her own mother's boss is way older, and they're just, like, hanging out all the time on the couch just singing and stuff. Like, that's just kind of weird. So basically, near the end of this video, what was promised to me in the thumbnail never actually ends up happening, which was very disappointing. And so I'm going to have to end the video right here. So please like and subscribe because that does help me a lot. Join my Discord server because the link is going to be in the description and I want more people in it. So yeah, bye.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down the hill. Now I got glue on my hands and I got rackets on my fingers. Rackets on my fingers, I got